Hi, welcome to Marla's and Buddy's Fireside Chat. Anyway, this is just some good advice today from me to you, and it's about don't please everybody. You can't please everybody. So that's what this is about. And I have some experience I'm going to share with you to tell you some of the stuff I've gone through. And if you feel this way or you're kind of feeling this, like maybe this is for you, this is to help you. And I have a lot of people asking me like they can never please anybody or somebody's mad at them or uh, whatever, right? It happens all the time. Here's my experience. When I was younger, I was really wild. I was a wild girl. I was a rebel. Girls gone wild. Anyway, when I got into my late 20s, I decided to change. I wanted to change my life. I wanted a better life, a happier life, so I decided to go listen to the teachings of Christ. So I went to church. And when I went to church, some of my old friends, party friends, would mock me and tell me, gossip about me and tell me I was a goody goody now, and they knew what I used to do, and I was so wild and blah blah blah. And then I would go to church, and the same thing would happen in church, like you're trying to get a new life, but the people there were like, I know what you've done. You're a sinner. What are you doing in church? You know what I mean? So you get it from both ways. So I couldn't please anybody, but I pleased myself. So I bettered myself. I progressed in life, went on a few years. A few years later, I fell off the wagon and went kind of girl gone wild again. Don't ever do that. Went back to hell, really, because that's what girl gone wild is, hell life. And when I was in that, started partying again with some old friends, I used to have those friends say, I remember when you were going to church and you used to try to do good. Thought you were a goody goody. And so it's like, oh, okay. Anyway, I think I'm going to go back now. So I did. I changed my life again. I went back to Christ this time. Um, I was going to go farther and go into the temple because my faith has a temple to go into. So I prepared for this temple. And during this time that I was preparing for this temple, I had like uh, old people, old friends, old co-workers telling me, you're not even worthy to go to the temple. You're not worthy. And at the same time, they were the same people who's like, that's not even true. That church is not even true. That there's nothing in those temples, but it's kind of like, make up your mind. It doesn't even matter. It didn't matter. You know what I mean? Like the whole point is, this is me. This was my life. It wasn't their life. And I had other people saying, you really feel good about yourself. You really think you're worthy to go to the temple. And here's the thing, my friends. Never listen to people. Never listen to people. I'm one of those women who I'm grateful. I know that I have my own relationship with God. Like I have my own relationship. I talk to him. We talk. We have our own relationship. I don't need approval from mankind. And I would hope that the rest of you would think that too. So a lot of people, they get hurt. I was hurt. And because they wanted people's approval. But here's the thing. You're never going to please anyone or you're never going to please everyone. But please yourself. Please yourself. And I mean, if that was one of your goals, please your creator or whatever. But do it for you. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. And don't listen to them because it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like their opinion doesn't matter. Even though it hurts sometimes, it really doesn't matter. Nobody's better than anybody. So do what you need to do. Um, because I did the same thing. If you want to change your life, change your life. Change it. It's your life. And if you're one of the people that are haters and somebody changes their life for the better, let's say they cleaned up their drug act, and then they cleaned up and be happy for them. Be happy for them. And if they went to church, and cleaned up their life, be happy that they went to church. That's a good thing. That's what church is for. It's for sinners to better their life. Nobody's better in there. So be nice, hug them. Let's cheer each other on instead of hating each other and telling you like your sin's worse than mine. So, that really that's a dumb thing. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. And anyway, that's my fireside for the night. Don't worry about what others think. Do it for you. It's your life. Do what you want. And what I would always say, and I'm going to always say this to the women out there, don't have sex before marriage. If you want to stay happy too. Like, I'm not saying you don't have to. You don't have to listen to me, but don't. I don't. You're valuable. And just do your life the way you want to do, and don't worry about the haters. You're always going to have haters. It doesn't matter if you're, it doesn't matter if you're the partier or the one trying to not party. We all have, I don't know, we all have our own problems. So let's fix our own problems and just hug each other.